There's something I need to say, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm pretty sick of the crap that gets directed at me and people like me in the comments section of various YouTube videos. Just because people post on YouTube doesn't mean you have the opportunity or the right to post your crap and your diatribe and your bigotry on their comments feed. Just because we put our lives out there on YouTube doesn't give you the right to take shots, and cheap shots at that, at things you just don't understand. You see a few minutes of video and suddenly you think you know who I am, where I've come from, the things I've done or the choices I've made. You don't know me. You don't know the decisions I've had to make, the reasons behind them, or the things I've had to go through to get to where I am today. You don't know the stuff I've had to deal with just to get to the point where I feel comfortable enough to stand in front of a camera and hit record. And yes, I do read the comments. We all read the comments. I read the cheap shots, the bigotry, the meanness, all the little things that people say with the benefit of a keyboard and a screen that you wouldn't dare to say to someone's face. And it's funny, isn't it? Because if I was to do the same thing, to pick on someone for how they looked or things they can't control, people would call me out, and rightly so. But because I'm transgender, suddenly respect just disappears. I didn't wake up one day and decide, you know what, let's take the hardest road possible. There are a lot of decisions I've made that I wish I could change, especially with the benefit of hindsight. Moving to Queensland's certainly one of those. The benefit of hindsight makes those things different. You can see the mistakes you've made and how they're going to affect you in the future. But transitioning is never one of those. It is 100% the best decision I made. It made me the happiest I've ever made. Decisions that came later have taken that away from me. But I'm trying to rebuild that. I'm trying to become the happy Madeline I was when I first transitioned. It's a long process, it's difficult, it's hard work. I'm trying to do it. And one of the methods I'm using is putting my life out there on YouTube. But when I see ridiculous comments, like calling me dude or brother, or worse, that upsets me. And rightly it should. I am only human. I do have feelings. I do feel hurt. I do feel pain, just like anyone else. If I was to call you horrible, filthy names, you may feel the same way. So think about that before you make those ridiculous and hurtful comments. I'm here now, living this. Still showing up, still pushing, still trying to build myself to be a better person. Still building something better, not because it's easy, but because I don't have any other option. Imagine going through life and thinking, what's wrong with me? Hating yourself because you feel different. Imagine living in a society that you know wouldn't understand the feelings that you're having. Imagine trying to grow up with that when you're 10, 12, 14, 16 into puberty. Imagine those feelings that you might have. Imagine the torment that brings to your brain, your feelings, knowing that you're never going to be accepted. And now imagine that you've got yourself to this place where you're finally happy and you're doing things that makes you happy. You're putting yourself out there so that others might follow to see that it's okay. And some wanker decides that it's fun to start posting horrible, mean things on the videos and stuff that you're making. How would you feel about that if someone did that to you? This is my life to live. Mind your business. I'm well aware that comments I've made in this video will of course incite more ridiculous comments, more bigotry from other commenters. Stupid is as stupid does, I guess. As I see them, I will be deleting them because I don't need nor want that hate in my life. So if you're one of those people who thinks they're going to do that, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your breath, and you're no doubt one finger typing skills on someone who is just going to delete your hateful comments. So yeah, if you're one of those people throwing shit from the sidelines, at least understand this. You're talking about a life you've never had to live. pain you've never had to understand. So how about you grow up and live by a new adage? If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. See ya.